Hello and salutations, it's me, Salty. Welcome back to Two Cents Toys, and today I'm finally going over the Masters of the Universe Origins Orko. Picked this up, I think it was off Amazon, actually. It was $14.99, whatever they are, before tax. This was purchased before my move. I'm slowly making my way through boxes and was able to find some of my carded Origins figures. I've recently picked up quite a few of them off Amazon as well, just because I've pretty much given up on Target and Walmart. A lot of the praises I had about this line originally have just tanked hard because of terrible distribution. I mean, absolutely atrocious, appalling distribution. Some of you watching may say, I find them all the time at my Walmart. And I did too, initially with Wave 1. And that's all I ever saw, so Amazon it is. But looking at it, you see we get Orko with his Cloud comic book, says Retro Play, Masters of the Universe Orko up here. Back of the card has everyone else who's available in Wave 2, which I have many faces somewhere, and I did my Trap Jar review a while ago. Scared Glow, he's Scared Glow. He's somewhere. I'll get him when I get him, I guess. Lovely artwork up top, what he does, all that kind of stuff in legalese. All out of the way, I'm going to cut him off the bubble. We'll look at the comic book real quick. We'll go over his articulation. We'll stand him next to some of the Motu figures that I have, and we'll call it a day. And here we have the Double Trouble comic that came with it, which we saw with the Trap Jaw. If you saw that video, that was a few months ago now. There's the cover. Flipping through, of course, it makes sure to feature all the people in Wave 2, so we already have many faces, Orko, Trapjaw, and Scareglow. So we get Sky Sled and all that kind of stuff. I do like these. I like the art style. I know it's not traditional to the original comics, but I do enjoy it. And in case we forgot within the last 20 seconds, there's Wave 2. Orko comes with a bit of a flight stand, so you can see the big peg for the bottom and the peg for his butt. And there's a hinge on each of those. And we have a swirly, dirly, glittery purple plastic cloud-looking base, which I think is kind of big, honestly. I get it. Orko, in of himself, as a figure, doesn't have a whole lot going for him in terms of articulation and all that, so I guess to kind of pad out that dollar value, they included something like this, but I can't say for sure. If I'd been given like a clear disc for the bottom of this, I probably would have been okay, but then again, if we had gotten a clear disc, I probably would have complained about that and said, oh, there's not much going on. They should have given us a better base. So, who knows? But this is what we got. Also, looking at where it pegs in, it looks very one-directional. So I think once this is pegged in, it's probably in there. I wouldn't try to move it a whole bunch, or try to pull it out, I mean. And it snaps in, just like that. You do get rotation and pivot and all that, so at least it's not like a fixed stand, I guess. That leaves us with Orko, whom does not have a whole bunch of articulation, but neither did the original one. I very much enjoy his hat. I like the kind of sculpted wrinkles there in the back. His ears appear to be part of the hat this time instead of going through it. We get those cartoony eyes and all. The O on mine turned out very well. I have seen some people online where the O is kind of scratched or deteriorated in some way, so that's nice to see. There's this little hole for the peg. Let's go ahead and go over articulation real quick. The head is on a dumbbell, so you get, all around and all that. So you get up, kind of down. It looks like that, but it just kind of makes the hat level. Side to side, obviously, lots of tilt. Shoulders can spin 360 with no problem. Come up at a 90. The single joint in the elbow comes up that far. Elbow swivel, and we get wrist swivel and wrist pivot in and out. And there's that, in case you didn't feel like sleeping tonight. And there's that. It doesn't appear as though Orko shares the same dumbbell as the rest of them, but, then again, I was worried about snapping that because it didn't go on the first try, so I didn't want to put too much force on it. Speaking of Orko, here he is next to my childhood Orko. For those that don't know, and that you don't follow me on Instagram, in my travels I was able to stop and visit my mom for a while, and to my surprise she had a lot of my toys still from when I was a kid. I thought everything had gone to that yard sale, but I guess some stuff was able to escape, and Orko was one of them. And I imagine this Orko looks very similar to most Orkos you'd find at a flea market, because he has no hat. So, also, that's whatever that is gone. I don't know what's supposed to be down there, but you can see they're very similar in size. The eyes, of course, are different, but it's not too far off. And there's Orko next to an original He-Man. This was not the one from my childhood, though it was in that same pile of toys that my mom had, so I don't know where he came from, but here he is. And since I'm still unpacking, this is one of the only Origins figures that I found that I could do a side-by-side comparison, was my Wonder Bread He-Man that I made back on the 23rd of December. So there's your height comparison, and there's your height comparison with the stand. And that's really all I got for today. Not a whole lot really to go over with Orko, but he's kind of necessary, I think. At least in terms of display and collection and all that. But you let me know what you think down below. Is Orko a pass for you? Do you even care about Orko? Do you think that the flight stand helps make up for that kind of price differential because he is the same price as everybody else? Would you have been happier without the stand and have him include like, different color accessories or maybe a complete power sorting gray or something? But anyway, if it's your first time seeing the channel today and you like what you saw, then all that I ask is that you click like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a great way to help me out, and I very much appreciate it. And I do thank you all for stopping by today. So until next time, I'm Salty, signing off.